Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. I'm Wayne, this is my World Reacts and I'm glad you could join me. Right, I'm going to be watching some scary ghost videos. I don't really know how I feel about ghosts. I've never seen one, so I don't know whether they're real or not. But I genuinely do believe some people do believe they've seen them. I genuinely do believe that. But whether they exist or not, I do not know. I have my mind changed on here. But I'll also call out the obvious ones. There's some so obvious ones in these sometimes, ain't they? But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. All the lights off, as you can see. Oh, I'm going to need to take this down to put my earphones on. Right, let's see if we can't scare ourselves. Right, this is from Scary Comp and Scary Camps. I'm going to subscribe and give it a like. Oh, got to do both like that. Subscribe to them both. Give it a like. If it lets me. Right. Let's go. Spooky.
Instagram user Noah Nafasan made a choice that every seasoned paranormal investigator warns against. He decided to purchase a replica of the infamous Annabelle doll. For anyone unfamiliar, the real Annabelle is a cursed Raggedy Ann doll kept sealed behind glass at the Warrens Occult Museum, after being linked to several terrifying hauntings. But replicas of the doll are said to carry their own dark energy, often acting as magnets for supernatural activity. Noah proudly displayed his replica in a glass cabinet in his kitchen, unaware of the chaos it would soon invite. According to him, strange disturbances began almost immediately, objects shifting on their...
I genuinely don't know whether I should turn my light on or not, you know. It might be bad for you guys. I genuinely think it does brighten up in editing. But I want to be in the dark. No, I'm going to leave it in the dark. We're going to be in the dark.
Own. Lights flickering and cold drafts sweeping through the house. According to him, strange disturbances began almost immediately. Objects shifting on their own. Lights flickering and cold drafts sweeping through the house. Then, on October 5th, 2025, his security camera captured undeniable proof that something unholy had taken interest in his home.
That sort of music, suspense music, always helps, doesn't it? Oh. We can't see the bottom of the cabinet though. The cat noticed something at that time though, didn't it? Yeah, if animals notice it.
In the eerie footage, the cabinet door slowly creaks open by itself.
At first I was thinking, we can't see the bottom corner, someone could be pulling it open, but when he ran to the window, the cats did. Did the cats run to the window because he did? I don't know, but can't disclaim this one yet.
Revealing the Annabelle replica sitting motionless inside, facing the room like it's aware of being watched. Moments later, someone, presumably Noah, approaches to close the door, but before he can, an object on a nearby table slides across
I didn't notice
without
that
anyone
before.
touching it. Realizing he's in the presence of something unseen, Noah bolts from the kitchen in panic. Yet the doll...
But now, is that kitchen window open? See, I bet I know this annoy some people and ruin it for some people, but if I see a logical way around it, I'm going to look for it. Right? Is that kitchen window open and someone like just pushed over a bottle or something? Possible. Can't discredit either way yet.
Remains still, her stitched smile unchanging, her glassy eyes fixed forward, as if pleased with the fear she's caused. Experts in the paranormal warn that replica haunted dolls can serve as vessels for spirits, granting them a physical anchor within the home. By bringing this imitation Annabelle into his house, Noah may have done more than decorate his shelf. He might have given something truly demonic.
I am going to turn my light on. I keep seeing myself in my studios. It's going to be pitch black. Not because I'm scared, honest. And I'm going to raise my chair up a little bit. It keeps sinking down. There we go.
Demonic permission to make itself at
Let me know, because I want to do more tomorrow as well on actual Halloween, because it's only the 30th tonight. Let me know if it's alright in the pitch black or you prefer the light on. So I've never done it before without the, I've never recorded a reaction without the light on in the dark, so I don't know what it'd be like.
home. Before we jump into our next terrifying video, make sure to subscribe to the channel
Got
and
me
hit
tie,
that
I forgot about
notification
me
bell
tie.
so you'll be the first to know whenever we upload something new. Now let's get back to our next
There we
video.
go.
TikTok user Appalachia Decay lives in a 200-year-old farmhouse tucked deep within the shadowy forests of the Appalachian Mountains in West Virginia. One quiet afternoon, she began hearing unsettling noises echoing from the basement. Low thuds and scraping sounds she assumed were just rats. Curious, but uneasy, she grabbed her phone, hit record, and carefully descended the creaking stairs to investigate. What happened next would turn a simple inspection into one of the most terrifying paranormal encounters she's ever experienced.
Should really have this on display as well, to ward anything bad away.
As she nears one of the basement doors, something shifts on the other side. Suddenly the door handle jerks violently, as though someone or something is trying to get out. But here's where it gets truly disturbing.
I won't be recording
That
though.
door doesn't lead anywhere. It's a sealed doorway, built against solid wall, a remnant from the house's early construction. Whatever was pulling on that handle wasn't coming from any physical room. It was coming from the darkness itself.
So these are the steps that lead out. I don't know what that is, but if you look, it's been sealed from the inside and the outside.
Appalachia later shared that she still has no logical explanation for what she heard that day. No drafts, no animals, and no signs of tampering. Since then, she's chosen to stay cautious, keeping the basement locked and avoiding it after sunset. Whether it was a restless spirit trapped within the home's foundations or something older tied to the land, one thing is certain: some doors are never meant to be opened. For the past 5 years,
Are the Appalachian Mountains supposed to be creepy anyway? I've heard of them places. Nothing particularly good or bad, to be fair. Just a bit of a backwards place, I've heard. If you're from there, I'm sorry. I don't know much about the place.
Lisa and Ted Rogers have been painstakingly restoring a centuries-old chateau in the peaceful Limousin region of France. Their YouTube channel.
Oh, I will stitch this together. See you on the other side. And we're back.
Painstakingly restoring a centuries-old chateau in the peaceful Limousin region of France.
I think don't keep having too much.
Channel,
Wi-Fi's doing me head in.
Chateau documents every stage of the renovation, showing viewers the charm, history, and quiet beauty of life in the French countryside. It's not a paranormal channel by any means, just home restoration and daily vlogs. But one evening, things took an unexpectedly supernatural turn. Lisa became convinced there was a mouse scurrying around inside the chateau's old boot room. Ted, however, insisted there was no evidence of rodents. Determined to prove him wrong, Lisa set up a camera overnight, hoping to catch the tiny intruder in action.
We didn't catch the mouse. There was no mouse last night. However,
no mouse
there is
in the
something
house.
else we did catch. And yeah, I'm going to go and get Ted to come and watch the footage.
What are we looking at?
Right, so let me start playing. So this is from last night.
Oh,
this is me setting the camera up.
Okay, so I'll set the camera up so you can see the hole in the corner. Can you see it? Hope you can see it. Anyway, I'm off to bed.
You can only hear from one side.
So we'll see whether we catch this mouse out in the morning, and then Ted will have to believe me. But there is something running.
Don't know if you can hear fireworks outside.
I'll see you all in the morning. Good night.
But when they reviewed the footage the next morning, what the camera captured was nothing like a mouse.
Now, you heard me put the latch on the door there.
Yeah, it sounded like.
I don't know whether I can hear that on here or it's fireworks outside. I know there was fireworks earlier. I can't tell.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so the sensor light's gone out.
Right.
So I'm going to forward this bit because it's about 2 hours. Well, it is 2 hours 27 minutes.
Yeah, was
into
that noise?
last night. Now we
Oh,
went to
dog,
bed about midnight.
that scared
so
me.
this would be about 2:30. This happens.
That dog's
Now
freaking
you
me
heard
out.
the latch go off the door. There's,
Yeah.
and that's the light coming on.
The motion sensor light.
Yeah.
Dog? Could the dog have set it up?
Bloody hell, what? There's shadow there.
Yeah.
Yes, I can
Oh,
see a shadow
I
moving
saw
across
that.
it.
Yeah. Keep watching.
Why is she
Oh
smiling
my
so
God.
much?
What?
I missed that, whatever
It's
that
got to
was.
be an animal or something, isn't it?
That was a
How?
big shadow for an animal.
How? You
And
must. You can't.
how can an
you can't-
animal get up
You
so-
can't. You
I
can't.
saw the
put
first
latch
shadow.
on properly.
I put the latch on because you heard the latch go on,
Yeah.
and you heard the latch come off.
I didn't actually hear the latch come off, but you know.
Right,
but
let me play that again.
I think you're a catch or something, don't you?
You hear the latch?
Right. Yeah.
The door open. Now, to push that door open, that's the heavy door, you've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
And there's nobody standing there.
And I've never known that door swing open on its own.
No. And the other thing is, the camera is up on a tripod. So to move it in a tilt, like it's
So
gone, it's
something's
tilted
moved,
up. Something has moved. It hasn't moved the tripod because the tripod would fall over. It's had to move the camera.
Oh, that's.
Good point. Great point.
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
She
It's
messing
the
with her
shadow that
husband.
Got me than anything. The shadow walk. I don't get it.
That's weird, isn't it?
I don't.
That
get
is
it.
just
I don't
bonkers.
get it.
Now, we get
Definitely
asked
shadow there.
all the time. Oh,
In the recording, the door to the room
Is
suddenly
there a window there?
latches and swings open on its own. A motion sensor light flickers on, illuminating what appears to be a shadowy figure gliding silently across the room. Then, in a moment that chills even
Yeah, I
skeptics,
saw that little bit there.
the camera shifts position, as if nudged by an unseen hand. Lisa, ever the optimist, brushed it off as something easily explained and assured viewers that Chateau de Montmonier remains open for guests. But the footage itself leaves a different impression, one that's
Right.
hard to ignore.
we have lived here for 5 years and never had any ill feeling whatsoever.
No.
See, call me skeptical. I think that's the right word. But now, skeptic, right? Now they've just said that they're open for business. Perhaps they want the ghost hunters coming. More business, innit? I don't know. Cynicalism. I don't even know the word. Never mind.
No, I can't
But
say that there is.
that is pretty.
I try and
cool.
rationalise
We've got
everything I
mouse.
do.
You might have called something else.
As for Ted, he's not entirely convinced either way. He admits he doesn't know whether to believe or dismiss it, but there's no denying the strange energy that seems to linger in that room. Whether it's a spirit, a residual haunting, or something far more mysterious, one thing's for certain.
Weird.
The chateau has secrets that even renovation can't erase.
I don't know whether I believe or not believe. I don't disbelieve. Let's put it that way.
Basically how I am.
It's just kind of
With ghosts in general.
freaky, isn't it?
It is a bit freaky.
That's
It's just weird.
yeah.
She
Two
seems to
fishermen
like it
off
too
the
much.
coast of Alvarado, Mexico, were out at sea when they stumbled upon something utterly
Maybe I put my
bizarre.
water.
A house floating in the middle of the ocean. At first, they thought it might be debris or a stranded boat. But
It's
as
like
they
a
drew
house.
closer, the structure looked eerily intact, like it had been freshly torn from the land. Unsure if someone needed help, the men began calling out. their voices echoing across the waves. That's when their camera captured something deeply unsettling.
¿De dónde vendrá esto? ¿De allá de Poza Rica o qué onda?
What the hell?
Están
That
buenas
to
las
me-
puertas, pero tienen su tranca y están clavadas.
That to me is scarier than any ghost sighting. If I woke up and I was on that and I was in the middle of the ocean, nope. I wouldn't even get on a ship to go on the ocean willingly. Oh, no. No.
A la verga. Pero que no me vaya a salir un cristiano ahí. Vaya de frente. ¿Hay alguien con vida? ¿Hay alguien con vida? Respondan. ¡Ey! ¿Quién vive?
Mental.
¿Quién vive? ¿Quién vive? Que es la puerta mía trancada.
At least you got a boat.
Vaya que cuando me suba me salgan esta gente. Ni verga, no. Espérame, estoy grabando por la verga. ¿Hay alguien con vida? Respondan.
Super strange.
Ay, hasta me asustó. Uy, me asustó.
As one of the fishermen shouted to see if anyone was still inside, a dark, shadowy figure suddenly moved across one of the windows.
I didn't
Its
see that.
pale, ghost-like face appeared for a brief moment before ducking out of sight. The men froze, terrified, realizing that whatever was inside didn't seem human. After several unanswered calls, they eventually sailed away,
That one is a bit
too
creepy.
shaken to go any closer. Later reports from a local news outlet revealed that the structure was once the Atracadero restaurant in Tuxtla, Veracruz, swept out to sea by flooding after Hurricane Priscilla. But the question remains, if that building was abandoned and destroyed days earlier, then who or what was inside? Watching them from the shadows, for several weeks, Danny
have
Ortega
been a
had been living
merman.
with an unshakable sense of dread inside his apartment, an eerie awareness that someone or something was watching him from outside his window. At first, he brushed it off as paranoia, blaming stress or fatigue. But night after night, the sensation grew stronger, always coming from the same spot, and always when he was completely alone. His unit sat on the second floor of an old apartment building with no fire escape, no ledges, and no way for anyone to look inside. Yet the feeling of unseen eyes beyond the glass refused to fade. Then, one quiet afternoon, Danny finally captured proof that his fears weren't just in his head.
Ey, qué pedo. Mamen, si ven eso. Qué verga.
So far
Y,
could
o sea,
easily be faked.
Lo cagado.
What?
Estoy en un segundo
No.
piso.
That is weird. Couple
In
of
the clip,
stories up.
a human-shaped shadow glides silently across.
Also
his
looks
curtain,
as though it pointed
clear as
in.
day and unmistakably humanoid. Shocked, Danny rushes
No,
to
that
the
is
window,
weird.
scanning the street below, but there's no one in sight. Viewers online quickly
Actually gave me
flooded the
chills
comments
that one
with
day.
theories, some suggesting
Look,
it
it
was
points.
merely a neighbor's reflection or a shadow cast from another building across the street. To silence the skeptics, Danny filmed a follow-up video in broad daylight, revealing exactly what lay outside his window.
La sombra se vio hace ratito y ya no se ha visto como en un minuto o algo así. Y no hay nadie construyendo ni nada. O sea, no hay nadie en ninguna azotea. Nada. Absolutamente nada. Tampoco hay nadie en la calle.
In the second recording, Danny pans the area surrounding his apartment. There are no rooftops in the right position to
I'm
cast
trying to
such
look
a
out
shadow.
for stuff.
No pedestrians, no workers, no passing lights. Absolutely nothing that could explain the moving silhouette. The dark figure had appeared to walk directly past his second-floor window, in midair, where no person could physically stand. Paranormal investigators who reviewed the footage believe it may be a sentinel spirit, a supernatural entity bound to the property, endlessly pacing its invisible borders.
It's definitely from that
Others
side as
claim
well,
it's a
isn't it?
parasitic presence, feeding on fear and showing itself only long enough to draw attention. Experts warned Danny not to engage or acknowledge it, as entities like these thrive on recognition. Once they know you can see them,
I'd run.
they make sure you'll never forget them. A woman
Engage
named
with
Valley
it.
recently came forward with a disturbing story after one of her clients shared a video that left her deeply shaken. According to the client, a man had tragically died in the front yard of her sister's house years ago. For the longest time, nothing unusual ever happened inside. No strange sounds, no unexplained movement. Until one night when her living room security camera
Don't need
captured
that,
something that would change everything.
That dread sound. Ooh. It's almost like
At
that brown
exactly
noise, isn't it?
11:45 p.m., the footage reveals a shadowy human figure gliding across the living room. It moves slowly, almost deliberately, before
What?
turning left and vanishing into thin
I
air.
actually thought that was the
eerie
person.
part, the homeowner insists that no men live in the house, and no one was visiting that night. As the figure drifts out
That
of
one
frame,
is creepy.
its form flickers and fades, like a spirit caught mid-manifestation. Understandably, the woman is terrified, unsure whether she's dealing with a ghost, residual haunting, or something far more supernatural. The real question now,
Or even scarier,
has she
a
already
man
packed up
breaking
and
in.
left, or is she still sleeping under the same roof where that uninvited entity appeared? This chilling clip was shared by a user named GoogleMeBee. While casually reviewing security footage from his
Google Me
backyard, he stumbled upon something that froze him in disbelief. The motion alert caught his attention immediately. Something had triggered the camera. But what he saw on screen wasn't anything human. In all his time owning those cameras, he'd never witnessed movement like this. Whatever appeared that night defied logic, leaving him with no rational explanation for the strange, supernatural
I'm
occurrence
looking
caught on
out.
film.
Definitely saw that.
On the right side of the footage, a glowing orb-like figure drifts across the yard,
See that one.
gliding silently toward the darkest corner. The light flickers and morphs, almost taking on the outline of a person, before vanishing without a trace. Even eerier, the moment the entity moves by, the motion-activated lights suddenly switch on, as if the ghost itself set them off. The entire scene radiates an unsettling energy, impossible to dismiss. Could this be genuine evidence of paranormal activity or something far more mysterious,
Could be
lurking
Tinkerbell.
beyond our understanding?
It is Tinkerbell the fairy, isn't it?
When a ghost or spirit targets an adult, most people shrug it off, believing grown-ups can handle the fear. But when the same haunting fixates on a child, it becomes something deeply disturbing. The thought of an innocent kid being exposed to dark supernatural forces is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. In the footage you're about to see, a young boy was alone in his kitchen when the unthinkable occurred. The faucet suddenly turned on by itself. Startled but curious, he grabbed his phone and began recording, hoping to catch proof of the strange activity. What his camera captured next is nothing short of terrifying. Watch closely.
What the? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
I saw an ant turn the tap on.
Oh my god. Ah!
Oh well, no, I would be freaked out.
Oh my god.
Moments later,
But
the
why are we
entire
filming
kitchen
though?
seemed to erupt with unexplained movement, a phenomenon investigators often call a paranormal surge. That term is used when multiple supernatural events occur in rapid succession, and what unfolded
Imagine just being in a room, whether you're on your own or not, even with people there, and all of a sudden just things started doing that, flying all over and just falling over and that. I don't know, that's crazy. I'd be terrified, to be fair.
Far
I'd sound like
exceeded
this
that
lad.
definition.
I wouldn't be filming, I'd be
Afterward,
running.
the boy, whose name was Jake, shared the footage with his parents, friends, and later uploaded it to social media.
I just remembered I don't
Sadly,
need to shout,
no
do
one
I?
close to him believed it was real. Only a few strangers online took him seriously. Left feeling humiliated and misunderstood, Jake told everyone it had just been a joke to avoid being labeled the weird kid. Considering he was only 13 years old, that's a heartbreaking burden for someone so...
See, to pull that chair back how it was, you'd have to pull it from the top, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be able to pull it over like that from the leg, and you could see the top of the chair. Did I rewind it then? I don't even know now.
young to carry. A woman named Monica.
No, I didn't.
The weird kid. Considering he was only
What's the
left
chair?
feeling
Where'd it go?
humiliated and misunderstood, Jake
What?
told everyone it had just been a joke to avoid being labeled the weird kid.
See, that
Considering
looks
he
as
was
though
only 13
someone
years old,
that wasn't there pulled
that's
it
a
over. Could have been
heartbreaking
string.
burden for someone
Could have
so
been
young
wire.
to carry. A woman named Monica works inside a high-security government facility, the kind of place you'd assume is immune to anything supernatural. With surveillance cameras covering every hallway and restricted access on every level, it's about as safe as a building can be. Or so she thought. According to Monica, there's something inside those walls that security footage can't explain. After hearing unsettling stories from her coworkers about odd noises and flickering lights, she started asking questions. That's when one of them showed her a video that completely changed her perspective. In the clip, an elevator door opens by itself, revealing the faint outline of what appears to be a small child's shadow, standing perfectly still. Monica was frozen in disbelief, but her unease would soon turn into fear when, days later, she experienced something that made her blood run cold.
I'm at work. I'm the only person here.
That would creep the hell out of me.
And I f***ing hear. Oh my god, I'm f***ing scared. The scary movie says you don't go see what's going on. But what the f***? I'm gonna lose my goddamn shit.
Probably someone just playing the xylophone
Oh, I'm gonna die.
before they went home from work. The little kiddie xylophone. That's what it sounded like anyway. It sounds creepy. Suspense, man.
Where's the fucking toy?
Oh, xylophone, I was right.
Oh, hell no.
Even that door open sounded creepy.
There's nobody in here. Oh my god.
Better not be a bloody jump
It
scare.
happened early one Saturday morning around 7 a.m. when Monica was
I didn't see
completely
nothing,
alone in
just
the
heard
building.
that.
Out of nowhere, she heard the faint sound of a xylophone echoing through the empty corridors. The gentle notes carried through the silence, sending chills down her spine. No one else was supposed to be there. Following the eerie melody, she eventually found a child's toy xylophone lying on the floor. But as she reached for it, her phone's audio picked up something unexpected, a soft, disembodied whisper, faint but unmistakably human.
Start playing it over.
Terrified, Monica searched
Yeah, I
every
heard that.
nearby office, closet, and hallway,
That was freaky.
only to confirm what she already knew. She was completely alone. So who was playing that toy? And whose ghostly voice had been caught on her recording? Whatever it was, one thing's certain. Some things inside that government building can't be monitored by any camera.
If real, very creepy. Obviously, like all of them, if they're real, very creepy. But only explanation I've got for this is she added that xylophone over at the end as she uploaded it, or she played it on another phone or something. I don't know. I don't know. If it's real, very creepy. That's the last thing I'd want to hear, a xylophone. Actually, what would be the creepiest instrument to hear? I think a kiddie xylophone is it, isn't it? Violins make some sort of creepy music, but no, a kiddie xylophone would be the freakiest thing to hear. Definitely. Let me know in the comments what you think's the craziest,
We can all
spookiest
agree
instrument.
that home security cameras are supposed to bring comfort and protection. They're designed to detect movement, record activity, and give homeowners peace of mind. But what happens when the footage shows absolutely nothing moving, yet the audio tells a completely different story? Imagine hearing footsteps, knocks, and faint whispers echoing through empty rooms.
The
That's
cat
the
looks alert.
unsettling reality for the family in this next clip, who claim to experience unexplained paranormal activity almost every night. Turn up your volume for this one, because what you're about to hear is chilling.
Nice little blast. Oh shit. Again, if the animals are aware, they say listen to your animal, especially dogs, don't they?
The mother who shared the footage explains that the haunting isn't always this extreme, but it seems to intensify during
Got
one
someone
particular
living in the
time
attic.
of year, the anniversary of a child's tragic death that occurred inside that same home long before they moved in. She describes sleepless nights filled with violent pounding on the doors, sometimes lasting 20 minutes before it suddenly stops. Other nights, the unmistakable sound of tiny footsteps races across the upstairs hallway, even when no one is there. At this point, the family can no longer dismiss it as old house noises, especially when the cameras remain visually empty, but the audio reveals undeniable evidence of something unseen. Could this be the restless spirit
Definitely
of that
sounded
lost
very
child?
creepy.
Or is there a darker supernatural force haunting their home? In this video, a man named Sean Austin captured something deeply unsettling coming from his ceiling late one night. The noise was so strange that he decided to hit record, hoping to make sense of it later. What his camera picked up has left viewers questioning whether this was just a random disturbance or something far more paranormal. Listen carefully.
I just heard two ridiculous taps on the ceiling. Very loud.
Ridiculous.
It is 8:39 at night.
Pardon me.
I do not believe anyone would be... The heck is that?
Either either a smoke alarm or a CO2 alarm, innit? Or both in one.
I don't know if that's an animal or what the hell that is exactly, but
I didn't really hear much,
on and off. I'm going to be going live here tonight and see what else kind of weird things happen. I do not know what that noise is, if it's an animal or natural noise, but that just happened out of nowhere. I've never heard that before. So let's find out what that's all about. I've never heard that noise before.
Sean lives on the top
I don't know
floor,
what I was trying to get from
which makes
that.
the situation even more confusing. His first thought was that maybe some kind of animal, like a raccoon or squirrel, had managed to crawl into the ceiling space. But the sounds were far too heavy, too deliberate, more like someone intentionally tapping rather than scurrying. Once the clip hit the internet, theories flooded in. Some people claimed it sounded exactly like footsteps, as if someone or something was
I didn't
pacing
even
just
hear
above
that.
his head. Others suggested it could be a poltergeist or restless spirit trying to make contact. Paranormal investigators even noted that repeated knocking is often linked to attempts at communication from the other side. Sean
Other side of the
himself
door.
remains skeptical, though he admits it deeply unnerved him, especially since he's lived there for years without ever hearing anything like it. Until he shares another update, this eerie mystery remains completely unsolved.
Oh, not another one. Right, I'm now adequately freaked out a little bit. I think I might have to go and listen to some music to stop me being so scared now. No, a couple of them was genuinely freaky, but the others seemed so easy to do. The first one especially seemed so easy to do, where it looked like, to me, the one with the doll, the Annabelle doll. I wouldn't have that in my house to start with, but to me it looked as though someone opened it from the bottom, because you couldn't see the very bottom of the corner of the cabinet door. Felt like someone pulled it open from there, and a kitchen window might have been open. One of them ones that lift up and someone pushes a bottle over or something. But yeah, definitely good though. Even though I don't know whether I believe in them or not at this minute, not so much. But yeah, they still do creep you out a little bit, don't they? They do creep you out. I reckon it's more the music, the dread music. But yeah, I enjoy watching them. So yeah, I'm going to do another. If this gets on your likes, I'll do another tomorrow. See if I can find an even scarier one. Right. If you join me and kept me company this far so I didn't run away, I appreciate you. Give us a thumbs up if you want to. And put stuff in the comments of what you think about ghosts, whether you believe in them, what you thought about the videos we've just watched. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye and bye-bye.